Hi, welcome again CSAR programming tutorial series. In part 4, I will explain the classes, instance of classes, static instances. So you have to, if you have not seen these previous tutorial series, part 1, part 2, part 3, then you can please visit this channel and just see these previous parts. Otherwise you can understand this new part 4 programming tutorial, because it is included lots of intermediate and advanced tutorials. So if you have not seen earlier videos, please see it, otherwise you will not able to understand what is going on in this lesson. I have already explained the objects and game objects in the Unity. So if you have already seen that videos, then you will understand. And I am jumping to Unity 3D, and here in this scene we have already attached two classes. And if you want to open the class in Visual Studio, you can do either double clicking here, or you can go to the scripting, and then you will get these two lessons I have already did. Okay, so in the third we have not did new class. So if you want to see the previous videos, you can go. I will add the link of the previous video, lesson 3, part 3. Let's do double click this link. In the part 3 we have already discussed the private, public and protected variables, and if you have not seen, please go again part 3. Let's start with that. So now if I want to go in view solution explorer, then you will get this lots of links here. Here you can see the last in the folder Unity 3D here. It's a scripting. So in the Visual Studio you can see also the scripting here. Now if I can create class here from this, then I add and new item, then I will go here to open that one. Remember, if you have the problem this window, then you can create a class from directly from Unity 3D and right click on that. Already explained, create and scripting and mono behavior or empty class. Now I am directly moving to Visual Studio and creating from here, because I want to show you the namespace here. Okay, so let's start with the scripting and create cancelling that one and create a folder here, new folder, and name it say part 3, part 4. So open that part 4 or right click that, add new item. So here you can see CSAR mono behavior. Click that one and add, and say name here part 4. Okay, and then add here. It will automatically create a new CSAR class, a mono behavior. Look, that it's a mono behavior I already discussed in part 1. Here you can see that a new thing because I am not using in mono behavior, it's creating the start and update because it is inside of mono behavior class. Okay, this is the already discussed, this is the base class, and part 4 is the derived class from mono behavior. Okay, here start and update only available in mono behavior, you cannot see other classes here. So be remember that one. And we are not currently I don't need the system.collection, so I am removing it. I will explain that when we require that namespace. Here you can see in the previous lesson there is no like that one. You can see namespace, asset, scripting, part 4. Why it is came here? You cannot see other mono behavior, you cannot see here. Even if you create a direct from Unity 3D, okay, you will not get. Now after creating the class, it will updating. Unity will update automatically if you do the Visual Script Studio, and now it is, I think it is updated. Yeah, look that part 4 folder already created, and inside part 4 script is already created. I have not created in Unity 3D, I have created in Visual Studio. So why is different from that Unity class and creating from Visual Studio? It's only the namespace. I already told you in lesson. So why we need namespaces? Okay, so I will not explain again that one. Here it's saying that namespace is asset, scripting, part 4. Now let go to that Unity and see asset. Here is the asset, and then it's scripting, and then part 4, and inside part 4 it is the part 4 class. Okay, here it is. Now hopefully you understood it. And now here this is also mono behavior, and these are also mono behavior. And now the question is, I can do I make a class inside one mono behavior class? It is already this inside that class. Yes, we can. Now we can make a separate class like this one. Yeah, this is already I have class. You can collapse it. Okay, and now from here and public class, if you want to create remember, when you create any class, first letter should be big. Okay, here is I am creating my class. Sorry, not this is not the method, and it should be third bracket, second bracket. Okay, now I have two classes here. Public class, my part 4 class, and I have this. So both class in the same. Okay, so you can do multiple classes in the same class, but outside the this class, not inside that one. Okay, now what is I'm explaining what is the instance of class. Okay, we have already created a part 4 CS class here, and with the namespace. Suppose you are creating another class here, scripting mono behavior class. Suppose I am forget to rename it. Okay, I'm just leaving that one. So it will open a new class with the default name, new mono behavior script. If I open that one, it will open like this one, and you look that here you can see the namespace and you cannot see the namespace, because I am doing namespace in the Unity. This class I have created in Unity 3D, and this class I have creating in Visual Studio, and make after creating the folder like this one. If I remove this part, Control X, and I will delete it. Look, delete, and now creating this, it will not give the any error. I can save. If I save, it will save in Unity 3D, no issue. Okay, so here it is. If I open that part 4, it is updated, so there is no namespace here. So don't worry about the local namespace, or this is the Unity namespace, and this is the what we have did in this here. Undo that some steps here. This is created by Visual Studio. I don't need this class, so I am deleting it. Go to the Unity 3D and delete, simply delete it. Okay, and it will update here, don't worry. Okay, now what is the instance? Means this is the class. When I want to use that class in part 4 class, I have to make the instance of first lesson, otherwise I will not able to access this class. Okay, so what is the step of the making instance of class? I'm doing here from basic. Okay, so let's start with this class and making the instance here of class first lesson in test lesson 2, not part 4, because it is namespace, and I will explain later how to use that one instance. So from the basic I want to tell you. So first let's start this is the class here, so I have to mention the class. Let's creating a instance of this first lessons CS. So when I try to type here fr first lesson, it will automatically come as IntelliSense. So I have to make it accessible or not. So I'm not want to public it. So when I want to write the private or public, just push it and P. Look that it will come here PRI. Look that you don't need to write everything. Private first lesson. Okay, so I am creating a private field here. If I create a public field, then I can able to add I can, if I do, suppose if I do a public field here, So when I save this one, go to that Unity and select the game object. Now you can see that first lesson, you can drag this game object because it is already attached this lesson. Okay, first lesson, FRST. I actually have spelled missed. So first lesson, so already here it is added. So if I drag here, look that it will take. Now I can easily access that. So it's an instance already created. If I do the public, so I don't need to, I can call everywhere. Suppose I have already created the field here. Let's bring this outside this method here and make it private. Will I access this what is called field from this class? Not at all, because it's a, I have created this first lesson public and make directly added as a direct instance. So when I create the start, so if I type start and enter, it will create the start method. Now if I do first lesson, I have already created this field here. Okay, so instead of using this class directly, already created an instance of this class, so we will use this one, not this one. It is public and already access direct access. So first lesson dot, if I want to get the this is working, is I am working, if I copy or write, type this one here, dot paste, look that it's giving error. So I cannot change the I am working field from other class because I cannot access this one. What is saying? First inaccessible due to the protection level. So protection level is private, means this field can be only used in this class, not in another class. This is the new class, another class, not this one. So I cannot access this field from here, test lesson 2. So how to access this and what I will do by accessing this field? So if first we have to change the inaccessible to accessible. So how do you do? I have to make it public. Now it is public and save this one. Then if I look that error gone, so I can change here. I have did here what I'm just right now I'm comment it. I've already, so how to comment that, please visit the last 3 basic videos. Now here I'm just remove this comment it out. Now here it is true. I want to make so after the start it will always be true, one time true, and I have not changed, so it will always remain true. Okay, if I want to change this true to false, not here, I can change from here. Okay, so let's start. So if I make it false, now if this class, after running this class, it is start, both are start, so it will actually it will create issue. so I cannot use in both start. If I make this in awake, then I can awake is called before and start is called later. So if I do awake here, private void, so it will return nothing, already explained in previous videos, awake, and press enter, so it will create a method awake. So now I'm completely control X and paste it here and make blank here start. Okay, so it is awake is called first, then start. So I'm make the start blank and awake it's true, and I make this again copy in update and see if it is changing or not. Okay, so first is true, and then I make this value of is working in test lesson 2 to false in start. Okay, now save these both fields here, both classes, and I will explain this later. Now let's test this one. Go to the console and play this Unity, and let's see what is printing. Stop. Now when at the it is so many frames are running per second, so I have already explained. Please see the earlier video. Now see, start is working in awake. This is in awake. So how do we confirm that it is in awake? So I am typing that work in awake. Awake, and it's in update. So both will call indifferent. Okay, let's save again and see again. After saving this, it will take a little time. Stop this one and then start again. Okay, play. So pausing that one, let's see. This is the start working in awake true, and then make this field is am working false in another class. It's am working to false. So as a result, now it is instead of true, it is now false, because awake start is calling after awake. First awake, then start, then update is calling. This is the sequence of Unity, and lots of things are there, but from the basic and intermediate students I am just telling you, this is the first it's calling, then start, then update, and more things are before that awake. It's enable. Okay, on disable. So I'm not going too much depth here, right now, just explaining step by step. After calling the awake, it is true, then I am calling from the another class, it's false. As a result, when it is true now and I forcefully change this value to false in another class, now when you see in this print option, first it is true and start working in update, it is false. So hopefully you understood this lesson. Next I will explain more deeper. So I will go in what is if I make it private, and then how to access this private variable from another class. Okay, I have explained the instance of class. I will show you next tutorial more instances options. Okay, not this is the public, and how to use the private. Okay, and how to use that static instance, how to make a static instance workable. So lots of things. Let's next I will do that properties. Okay, thanks a lot. Next tutorial will be in property and as well as class also, and the instances of class. Okay, this is a very vital chapter, and I will explain clearly, and I hope you understood it. And if you don't, if you have any queries or you cannot understood it, please text me in message, so I will try to explain that in next video. Okay, bye.